Sprite, you got the ice with it. A conversation with me will change your life. Your wife want the pipe, and when I hit, you feel a slight difference. In her box, my cock's bigger, I'm hot nigga. She don't rock with you, she got with you for dough. Your hoes a thought, if you fuck around, I'll take your mom, kiss her, fuck her, then I'm taking your hot sister. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. You shit that chick up in my world. You cuff that bitch, I'ma fuck that bitch. You in love that chick, will suck that dick. That slut will kick you out your house, man, fuck your couch. I'm Rick James, bitch, I'll take your bitch and fuck her mouth, nigga. You bitchin' cause I'm smashing your hoe, you so passionate though. You would laugh for her to go on the trip, now you trippin' because I got her ass, you acting vaginal, bro. I'll give her back, blow her back out, then go. Nigga, act like you know. Sharing is caring, nigga, I dare a nigga to swear that niggas can get to his chick. I put fear in niggas, they scared this nigga will take the girl and make her my bitch. You the type to die for a slut, you lie just to fuck. You like to get drunk and high just to get the courage to say hi, you a punk. You want to get some ass but then you act like a monk. She's stringing you along, it's going on like a month. You spending all this dough, she still ain't touching your junk. She taking off her panties and you smelling the funk. You say you hate it but you ate it even though that it stunk. Nasty ass nigga. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. You shit that chick up in my world. I'ma keep fucking your lady. My pull-out game's amazing, we ain't having a baby. You bitchin' moaning and crying, complaining, acting crazy because I'm fucking your girl, you punk ass should pay me. Get cash to smash your whack ass chick. You too stupid to realize I'm teaching your whack ass shit. All up in your feelings, you feeling all attached and it's making you go crazy. And maybe if you had that shit we call game, you know you can't control no hoe. No matter if she's bad or right or just so-so. You trying to control that bitch, that's a no-no. You worried about other niggas, that's so homo. Pause. Niggas wanna be so romantic, but they chick be all up on another man's dick. I be on that man shit, they be acting manic. I don't think these guys know what a man is. Y'all thinking you're out here winning with your money and status, you're thinking you're rich. But how you see yourself as a winner if I could ruin your day by smashing your bitch?
All right, what up? What's poppin'? What's good? So I'm gonna do a real quick show because I got a consultation I gotta do in like 45 minutes. So this is gonna be short. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to Monogamous Player in the building. Shout out to Abba in the building. Shout out to Julian, Kenyon, what's going on? King Solar was popping. Kashawn was good. Big Daddy in the building. What's going on? So today's topic, right? I'm gonna be talking about how, judgmental men get less pussy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you're a judgmental motherfucker, it's gonna be hard for you to get some ass. And you probably already, some guys who are like this already realize this, right? But they probably didn't realize this is partly why. What up, 50? What's going on? Rizzo, what's good? So understand this. You can't be a guy who's extremely judgmental about women and their sexuality and what chicks be doing and all that other shit and actually be out here getting some pussy. It's not gonna work that way. You understand? It's not gonna work that way. See, what happens is that when you're a judgmental motherfucker, it actually stops you from getting pussy. It makes it harder for you to get pussy. You understand? Because the fact is that you're making it seem as if a woman having sex is something bad or something negative. So if you think it's something bad or something negative, then it's going to be hard for you to get it because you think it's something bad and something negative. You understand? See, a lot of this is subconscious too. So what happens is, a lot of guys, they talk about, chicks with high body counts and, oh, these chicks are sluts and thoughts and she's for the streets and all that other stuff. Understand that in order for you to get sex or to get a lot of sex or to fuck multiple women, they have to fuck you, correct? They have to have sex with you, right? So how are you going to have sex with the same women you are condemning for having sex? It's not going to work. You're stopping the situation from occurring. You see what I'm saying? It's like this. I remember years ago, I'll never forget this shit. I was at a fucking, I was at it was like one of these like conferences that teach you about, making money, business, and all this other shit, right? So the guy who was speaking, he was saying the reason why a lot of people are broke, or the reason why most people will never be rich. What up, Kev? What's going on? The reason why a lot of people are, won't be rich, shout out to Zaddy, what's popping, is that they have a crazy idea about money or making money, or they have a negative relationship with making money or money in general. So they'll say shit like, money is the root of evil, or rich people are scammers, right? So if that's your mindset, how are you going to become rich? If you think money is the root of evil and rich people just scam people and, these things are just too expensive and, money, you have this negative, relationship with money, how are you going to attract the money? How are you going to get money? Because what's going to happen is subconsciously, you don't want to be an evil person getting this money, right? You don't want to be looked at as a scammer. You don't want to have that to happen. So therefore, you're not going to be able to get the money, because if you're getting the money, then you think that is associated with that. So if you think there's something wrong with women being sexual, then it's going to be hard for you to get sex because you think there's something wrong with women being sexual. Like this is real simple. I don't understand. This is like so simple. And I don't understand how dudes just don't get this shit. Like, I really don't understand how dudes don't get this shit. Like, if you think that there's something wrong with the chick fucking, then it's going to be hard for you to get sex. So when you're super judgmental, the chicks ain't going to want to fuck with you. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. You understand? And so what happens is that a lot of guys out here, they might not even think they're judgmental, but they're really judgmental though. Like, they're super judgmental and they don't even realize. Right? Because this is what guys will say. They'll say, well, Locario, I'll fuck a girl who has a high body count, but I'm not going to wife her up. You're judgmental. You see what I'm saying? Because what happens is that within what you're saying that there's still something wrong with you as a woman, which is why I will never make you a wife, because you're having too much sex, which in turn you're saying her having too much sex is a wrong thing. You see what I'm saying? So this is why a lot of times I can tell either when a guy isn't really getting that much pussy, or he has a hard time getting pussy, or his game is just weak based off of his language. You see what I'm saying? Because if he demonizes a woman for fucking, you understand what I'm saying? Then basically what he's saying is that there's something wrong with a woman for fucking. And when he interacts with women, he gives off that energy, even though he may not necessarily realize he's giving off that energy. You understand? So for a lot of you guys, the reason why it's hard for you to get pussy is because you're too fucking judgmental. You don't even realize this. Oh, bro, I don't like these girls who be fucking, quickly, because that means she's fucking every other guy. Nigga. What up, Certified Tyrone? Was popping, bro? So this is what happens. The more judgmental you are, the less pussy you're going to get, period. Period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because in order for you to get a lot of women, multiple women, get the amount of sex you want, you have to be open to women being sexual towards you. And women will be open sexually towards you when they see that you are not judgmental. You understand? Kenny said, look, how do you show a woman you are not judgmental? That's a good question. Simple. I'll give you a few ways. One is that when you're interacting with a woman, right, you already have to have the mindset that there's nothing wrong with her being sexual, so that when you interact with her, you're freely flirting and being sexual with her in order for her to respond to you sexually.
You understand? But if you have that shit in your mind, like, oh, this girl, she might be a hoe, and I don't like the way that she's, like she might be doing this to every other guy. If you have that in your mind, that's going to come out in your actions. And a lot of times it'll come out in the way that you have conversations with these women and the things that you're saying with these chicks. And sometimes it'll also come out in the way that you go about dating the women. You understand? Because you might be on some whining and dining type of shit, even though you want to fuck her. And you're playing this perfect gentleman, this perfect nice guy type of motherfucker. Right? And then so in her mind, she's going to assume, even though she can tell that you're sexually interested, she's going to assume that you're the type of guy who is judgmental. So she's not going to show that sexual side of her because you are taking her out to a fucking dinner date and being this super gentlemanly type of guy. So she's going to play the role of this, super conservative, good girl type of role for you. So what happens is that in that situation, she will assume that you were judgmental just based off your actions of what you're doing on the date, which is taking her to some 5-star restaurant. You understand what I'm saying? But another way to, show women that you're not judgmental, right, is that the way that you're coming at her sexually is going to show her you're not judgmental. You understand? It's going to show her that you're not judgmental. Because if you're in a situation where you're talking to a girl, you're flirting with her heavy, you're telling her how sexual you want to get with her, you're, like kissing up on her, she's kissing back up on you, y'all going back and forth and doing all that other shit. What happens is that she sees that you want it just like she wants it. And what happens is that because she sees that you want it just like how she wants it, it's like you're giving her permission to be sexual. Because the woman wants to be sexual with you if she's sexually attracted to you, but she also doesn't want you to necessarily look at her and judge her and make her feel some type of way about her being sexual. So if you are also being sexual too, and your vibe is of a guy who's like that and it comes off natural, right? Then she understands that you are the type of guy that has been here before. You've been in a situation with women where you're interacting with her in this sexual way, where she can tell you're the type of guy who's not going to judge her for being sexual with you now. But if you're the type of guy who's like, hey, let me be this perfect gentleman. Let me open all the doors. Let me get you a bottle of wine. Let me buy you some flowers and put you on this pedestal. She'll be like, oh, this nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Exactly. You gotta show her that you understand it's okay to be sexual. Basically what you're telling her is this with your words and actions. You're telling her, hey, listen, I'm not like these other goofy niggas out here, right? I'm a fucking man and you're a woman. And I understand that we have this fucking chemistry and this energy between us two. You understand? And so because that's the situation, right? Then I'm going to create this sexual situation between me and you right now so we could get it going. You see what I'm saying? Versus a lot of these dudes out here who, because they have this judgmental mindset, they think there's two types of women. They think there's hoes over here and there's these good girls over here. They don't realize that it's all the same woman, like in the middle right here. And she's going to be a certain way depending on the guy she's dealing with. You understand? It's that simple. But see, the thing is when you're judgmental, she is not going to give you the pussy. See, another way that a chick will see that you're judgmental, and a lot of you guys do this, which you should stop, because it's goofy anyway, is stop talking all this shit on your social media. You understand? You going on Facebook, man, these bitches out here in the Western world are so whack and blah, blah, blah. These chicks out here is fucking and sucking and they're all whores. And
So you match with a chick on Tinder and shit. You trying to see what's popping with the chick. She finds your fucking Instagram and your Facebook and she see all the shit you talking. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Miles Cunningham in the building. Make sure that you guys check us out tonight, 10 p.m. We're gonna get it in 10 p.m. tonight too. But yeah, you talking all that shit on your social media about, yo, man, these hoes and these women with the body counts and, you know, a good woman wouldn't do this and do. You talking all that shit. She see all that shit. She flaking on your ass. Or she'll still go on a date with you, but she gonna manipulate your ass into thinking, into getting you to think she's this good girl so she can use you. You know what I'm saying? So dudes be talking all this shit. Trust me, these women are looking at the shit you talking. And then she's like, yeah, I'm not giving this dude no pussy. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not giving this dude no pussy. See, this is why, again, I said this a million fucking times, where when it comes to the body count situation or conversation, a lot of it has to do with beta male talking points. Again, ain't nothing wrong with being a beta male, but understand that is a beta male talking point. Because the alphas are out here fucking. You understand what I'm saying? They're not shaming women for fucking. They're not being judgmental about a woman fucking because we know they fucking because they fucking the alphas. The alphas know. They're like, we're the ones fucking. Of course we know this is happening. We know how these chicks get down. We know that women are sexual. We know women like dick. We know this. But see, the guys who don't know are the guys who aren't that attractive. So a woman is saying to the dude, you know, I got to get to know you. Let's go out on a bunch of dates. So in his reality, women aren't like that. Women aren't promiscuous. Women don't like sex like that. Women don't like sex as much as men. This is what they think. So when they see a woman who is sexual, or they do find a woman who wants to be sexual with them, they judge her because they think there's something wrong with her. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to my dude K-Zag in 20. See, that's a fact. I remember K-Zag said it first that most of these men's insecurities revolve around sex, directly or indirectly. That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. So when you're judgmental, you're always gonna have a hard time getting pussy. Now, it's not to say you can't get pussy, but you're gonna have a hard time getting pussy. Because the guys who get a lot of pussy always assume the woman want to give them the pussy immediately. You understand what I'm saying? They're like, the woman want to give me the pussy immediately. So, you see what I mean? But you can't expect pussy quickly if you think there's something wrong with women giving you pussy quickly, right? And remember, this all starts in your mind because your thoughts become your actions. What you're thinking about is going to dictate how you're going to act and the behaviors you're going to put out there into the world, because you're thinking about things a certain way, which come out in your actions. And then your actions become your habits. So when you're talking to a girl and interacting with a girl, she can tell you're a judgmental motherfucker. You understand? She can tell this already. And then because she can tell this, what she does is she puts you in the category of, okay, he's a judgmental nigga. So what I'll do is I'll use him for what I need him for. And I'll extend this situation. I'll pretend to be this good girl. Right? And that's what happens. And then you wonder why, like, damn, I had to take this girl out on 3 dates and I've been talking to this girl for fucking 2 months and she still ain't. And that's that's all your fault, bro. You understand? You said, but betas get pussy too, so the alpha gets all the pussy and the betas don't. I don't agree with that completely. No, I didn't say beta males don't get pussy. I said that what happens is the alphas are fucking the women more and getting more pussy. So because they're getting more pussy, what happens is that their reality is different than the beta males. And not only are they getting more pussy, they're getting more pussy and they're getting it easier than the beta male nigga. That's what I'm saying in general. So what happens is that an alpha's reality is women are fucking all the time. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning they're fucking me all the time. So I know they're fucking. So I don't care that they're not fucking these other niggas. Like, who cares? I know they're not fucking these other dudes like that because these other dudes, they gotta fucking, do a bunch of extra shit. But what he knows is that if I meet a girl at a bar and I smash her that night, and then I go to another bar next week and I smash her that night, another girl, right? So what happens is that that's his reality. Whereas the beta male, he has to do more shit. So his reality is women don't fuck like that. So when a woman fucks like that, he thinks there's something wrong with her. And then he judges her for fucking like that. Do you see what I'm saying? So the judgment is coming from him not understanding women that like to fuck, or that women like to fuck, I should say. What is this dude, No Street Way talking about? He says, bro, nobody is alpha. You have to be God to be alpha. The alpha is the one, the top in the hierarchy. Why do y'all guys do this all the time? Why do y'all guys do this all the time? Like, it's so funny to me when people talk this shit. Understand, alpha and beta is just an archetype, my brother, in the context of this dating game. What are we talking about? Just be like, well, actually there isn't an alpha because, the alpha male and the alpha really came from wolves and the studies of wolves. Fuck all that shit. We're not talking about that. There's a certain type of guy over here who's dominant, who's a leader, who's confident, who's sexually appealing. There's another guy over here who is submissive, who's nervous, who's weak, right? This is the alpha, this is the beta. It's that simple. You understand what I'm saying? There's a certain guy over here that does these things, and there's a certain guy over here that does these things. If you don't like alpha and beta, you could say nice guy, you could say bad boy and nice guy, right? You could say select and non-select. Shout out to Ron Wills. You see what I'm saying? It don't matter. It's like, well, there's an alpha because, the wolves and they don't, come on, man, stop. Y'all be doing too much. It's not that serious. It's just a way to categorize a certain type of dude. You understand what I'm saying? That's semantic ass niggas. Oh my goodness. See, people don't understand context, man. People don't understand context. It's just like fucking, I was on Facebook. Shout out to my man on Facebook. He know what I'm talking about. Because I posted up a video that Miles did, but this guy was talking about this chick. He's like, man, this bitch, whatever. And the dude was like, man, and the guy in the comments was like, why do you got to call women bitches? That's not right. What if somebody called your mom a bitch or your sister a bitch and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bro, you got to understand context, my nigga. You have to understand context. Excuse me. See, context is important. That's like, and I said, that's like me watching the Django and I get mad at Leonardo DiCaprio for saying nigga. In the context, it's a fucking movie. What are we talking about, right? So what happens is that the word bitch in itself isn't offensive or necessarily negative. It depends on what context are we using it in. So if we're not using it in a context where it is offensive or the intent isn't offensive, then we got to talk about what the context is. For example, there was a woman that I used to smash and she wanted me to call her a bitch and a whore in the fucking bedroom. Right? So now, should I say to that woman, well, listen, I can't call you a bitch because that's so offensive to you and it's just so derogatory to you. And she looking at me like, nigga, if you don't call me a bitch out this motherfucker, like she used to get off on that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Context matters. She used to get off on that shit heavy. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I try to tell people, is that context matters. But anyway, this is the thing that guys got to understand when it comes to being judgmental and shit, right? Is that you're just getting in your own goddamn way. But the reason why you're judgmental is because you don't understand the game. You understand? See, a lot of guys on the internet, especially, they try to play like they that nigga. They try to act like they're that dude, but they're not. Because I can tell based off the shit they're saying. Because the shit they're saying, well, it doesn't really add up. You see what I mean? So, like, if you're the type of guy who's out here really fucking, but then on the flip side, you say, well, if a chick is fucking a lot, she's a hoe. How? That don't make no sense. Because you can't be the same guy fucking, but saying there's something wrong with chicks for fucking. That don't make no sense. You see what I mean? The same guy who's fucking can't be the same guy who's saying there's something wrong with chicks for fucking. Make that make sense. You understand? It doesn't make any sense. That's a contradiction. Now, if you're the type of guy who's not fucking, and you say, man, I don't like these chicks out here fucking a lot, there's something wrong with them, then I'll be like, I get it. I get you. I feel you, brother. I feel you. I feel you. You understand? That makes sense. But you can't be out here fucking and get mad at chicks for fucking. Then you'd be like, well, Locario, yeah, I'll fuck these girls, but I ain't gonna wife them up. Nigga, what the fuck you talking about? Because with that statement, you're still saying there's something wrong with fucking. But Locario, the peer bonding, the peer bonding, Locario, they're not gonna be able to peer bond. No, it's not. Listen, niggas can't pair bond. Not women, it's niggas. You understand? I ain't never heard a woman say, man, I can't be with a guy who's been with all these bitches. No, it's niggas. That all of this, I can't, she can, no, you can't pair bond, nigga. But bro, she has all this dick, it messes up her mind. How? Tell me, how? Well, the studies say, what studies? What studies did they do? Where did they get this large number of women where they followed them since the time they were sexually active up until now to accurately say how much sex they've been having and how that affects their mentality? How? You see what I'm saying? So a lot of guys who are judgmental are usually guys who don't have that much experience. But Locario, the statistics say, the more sex a woman have, and the less her peer bonding abilities, and then therefore we're not going to be able to have a happy marriage. Nigga, what? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Let me get monogamous player on the line real quick. Yeah, what's going on,
Oh, yes,
fam?
sir. How you doing, Mr. Locario?
What's up? What's up? What's
Yeah,
good?
what's up, man? How you doing?
Chilling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, you already know that I donated. I just want to say this real quick. I'm on my lunch break. When it comes to judging women and stuff like that, whenever you is that type of guy, there's no way where you can get the most out of a woman. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the times where I've never judged a woman, and I'm being very direct, and with me being very direct, it opens them up to be very direct with me because they can see that, okay, he's not one of these dudes that's gonna judge me if I do this and I do that. Because I'm gonna be honest, that is a fear for a lot of women. A lot of women fear what guys gonna think about them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And but it's on us. Guys have to have a whole different perspective. And then the last thing I want to say, Mr. Cario, is way back in the day, I say about 10 years ago when I was in my early 20s, I went through a breakup, right? So I kind of went through a phase where I kind of thought that like all women wasn't, the S word that Miles used, you know what I'm saying? So I was still being a player and I was still indulging and being around women,
Right.
but I didn't have the right mindset. So my mindset was kind of like more pump and dump. You see what I'm saying? Because I was still kind of getting over the whole relationship that I was previously in. So every woman that I was coming through was pump and dump. But then when I look back on it after a while, I realized that, okay, with me only having a pump and dump approach, not to say that every girl could have added to my life, but I actually didn't take advantage of certain situations where a girl or two could have actually added to my life or actually been vetted to be something more, you know what I'm saying? Or actually just stayed around and been a little bit more consistent, but I didn't allow that because I'm pumping and dumping and I already have this ego about the whole situation, about how I feel about women and stuff like that. But then when I grew out of that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest, Mr. Carter, I went through a process. I went through a moment in time where I was kind of blaming a lot of stuff on women. But then I opened up and I opened my mind. I was like, you know what? I can't even blame what happened in the past relationship with my ex. You know what I'm saying? I got to blame myself because I rushed the relationship. There's a lot of red flags that I put into the situation that allowed her to do that. So with me moving forward, I had to tell myself, I was like, you know what? Even if I do go through an experience with a woman, I can't make the next woman suffer because of what the last woman did. All I can do is learn from that and then try to create a better situation moving forward with the next woman. And I think a lot of guys, they go through bad situations with women and then they cause the next 20 women to suffer or not to get the best version of them because they still holding on to whatever grudge or whatever disappointment that they had from previous relationships. But when you just be open and you say, you know what, man, I'm just going to go through life and I'm just going to enjoy life, then you can get the most out of women. But when you only pumping and dumping or you judging women and stuff like that, there's no way that you can set yourself up to get the most out of women. Right. So I just want to see your take on that.
Oh, you're not. That's a fact. And see, the thing is, you're not going to be able to get the most out of women because you already have a block there of what you think is going on. So anytime, because this is the thing, in order to fully get a woman to fully invest in you, right, or into the situation, you have to be able to fully embrace her entirely. So what a lot of guys do is they want a woman, they want a fantasy version of a woman to be for them, but they don't want the reality of what a woman is and be able to deal with that. Because even when it comes to pair bonding, right, where niggas like, well, you know, you can't get a girl to bond to you. It is the man's job to create the bond. So it don't matter what the fuck happened before. This is what, see, the problem is that it's not the sex that fucks a chick up in the long run. It's the experience she had with said man. You could be a woman who had sex with one dude in her entire life. And that nigga fucked her whole head up because of the shit he was doing with her. Let's say he was abusing her. He was talking all this shit. He was physically abusing her, all that other stuff. That woman only has sex with one guy. And then he fucked her up. And then you have another woman who had sex with 50 niggas and all of them treated her great. You understand what I'm saying? And she has a very awesome personality and all that other shit. And she's been influenced by those 50 niggas she fucked that treated her great. You see what I'm saying? So it's like niggas always come straight to the sex because they're so judgmental about women when it comes to sex, because low key, a lot of guys resent the fact that women have an easier time getting sex, which is why they're so judgmental about it. You see what I'm saying?
That's true.
And they're not on the opposite side of getting the vagina, meaning all these women who have an easy time getting sex, guess what? They fucking some guy, but guess who they not fucking? They not fucking a judgmental nigga. You see what I'm saying?
Right. That's true. That's true. That's true. And then the last thing I want to say, this, Mr. Locario, and I think a lot of guys struggle with this because I've heard guys say, man, man, I'm not trying to teach a woman that, bro. She got to come with the full package.
Right.
I think a lot of guys have this false sensation or this false reality of thinking that they can find the perfect woman.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you can find a woman that's perfect for you, meaning that she's the one that you can really vet for your process, and you can really align with her, and y'all can really work together. But there's no such thing as a perfect person in general.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I think a lot of guys, that's why they want these girls, the BBLs, these IG models, because they associate that with being perfect. But there's no woman that's going to be perfect. Women make mistakes just like us, or women go through things just like us. So It's all about finding a woman or women in general that's willing to be vetted. If a woman is willing to be vetted and willing to cooperate, then you can work with her. But a lot of guys are not trying to work with women like that. They want perfect. And you can search all your life trying to find perfect, but you'll never find it. You see what I'm saying? But that's all I wanted to say, Mr. Locario. Thank you for the opportunity.
Right. That's what's up, man. Appreciate the call, my brother. That's what's up, man. But yeah, that's the thing. And so he said, I know that you shouldn't be judgmental when casually dating, but should you judge women on their past when you want a serious relationship? Well, this is the thing. Well, first of all, what are we talking about when we say judging her past? Right? What are we talking about when we say judging her past? Right? Because are you saying judging her past based off of past sexual experiences? Right? Now, the only way you should be judgmental about a woman's sexual past is if the woman lets you know that she's been having reckless sex, meaning unprotected sex. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so for example, like if you met a woman and she's like, yeah, I don't like condoms, I just like to fuck raw, or you about to fuck her and she's like, oh, you don't need a condom, then you're like, whoa, hold on, chill, because that you're being dangerous right now. But if a woman had sex in her past, which most of these women have if they're not a virgin, right? As long as she's clean, as long as she's protected herself, and she wasn't doing anything reckless, her sexual past don't fucking matter in the sense of a serious relationship, because it has no consequence to a serious relationship. This is what guys don't get. This is why it's like I kill myself every time when I talk about this topic, because there's so many dudes out here who talk this shit who are not even in a long-term relationship. Nigga, I've been in a long-term relationship with my wife. We've been together for 15 years. 15 years, my nigga. I'm non-monogamous. You understand what I'm saying? My wife has a high body count, nigga. And we've been together for 15 years. I'm with my girlfriend. We've been together for almost 4 years. So I'm in long-term relationships in real life, not on the internet, not on fucking stupid ass studies that these niggas be looking at. But Locario, but it doesn't make it, that's different because, you know, you're non-monogamous and see your wife and your girl or whoever, they're still messing with other guys. That has no difference to what the fuck I'm saying. I'm still in a relationship with these people. When you talk about the pair bonding, you understand what I'm saying? That means that the pair that I'm in with me and my wife, or when I'm with me and my girl, this shit is working. How? According to y'all, she shouldn't be able to pair bond with me. And on top of that, before I was non-monogamous, I was in long-term relationships in a monogamous relationship. And my ex, who I was in a monogamous relationship for almost over 2 years, right? And I was young. And this was when I was fucking 23? You understand what I'm saying? She had a fucking high body count in the concept of what most of these niggas think. And we was pair bonding, right? You see what I'm saying? So the problem with a lot of these dudes is that judgmental mindset really comes from them just not understanding what's really going on out here in the game. You understand what I'm saying? It's really, that's where it comes from. And understand that you're not going to be able to, you're not going to be able to get the pussy that you want to get quickly or get it consistently if you're that judgmental. Now, again, I'm not saying judgmental men can't get sex. What I'm saying is they can't get it as quickly and as easy and as efficiently as a dude who's not judgmental. You see what I'm saying? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So judgmental guys can get sex, but a lot of times what will happen is they got to put in more energy because they have to get past their own sort of mentality about women being sexual in order to even get to the sex. You understand what I'm saying? So it's going to be hard for you to get to sex because you think there's something wrong. It's like this. Check this out. If you were starving and you was like, I need to eat something. I'm fucking starving. And I'm like, and you're like, I just need some food. And I give you I hand you a cheeseburger. And you're about to take a bite. And I said, hold on, real quick. I just got to let you know there might be some poison in it. I just wanted to be honest and let you know there might be some poison in that hamburger. What are you going to do? You're probably about to eat and you just step back and you look at it like, the fuck? Like, are you serious? Right? So there's a hesitation of you eating the hamburger because you think there's something wrong with it. You think there will be something wrong with eating that hamburger, which is why you hesitate. So the same way when you're judgmental, you think there's something wrong with fucking. This is all up in your head. And since you think there's something wrong with fucking, you're not going to be putting out sexual energy in order for the woman to respond to you sexually in order for you to fuck. You see how that works? I swear, man, like dudes don't be getting this shit. They be thinking, man, it's these Western women out here. They're all fucked up, man. All these Western women, they just want, they're for the streets and they're all thoughts and blah, blah, blah. And then on the other side of the coin, they're like, man, these bitches be out here playing games. They ain't trying to fuck. Really? So they playing games and ain't trying to fuck, but you say they for the streets and they fucked up for fucking. Like, what is wrong with niggas nowadays? I thought men were supposed to be the logical ones. That's what I thought. I thought men were supposed to be the logical ones. You see what I'm saying? But you got a lot of guys out here who are judgmental as fuck because they don't understand the game. You understand? They up there thinking, man, there got to be something wrong with this woman because she likes to have sex. There got to be something wrong with her because she likes sex, bro. There got to be something wrong with her. She likes sex. Got to be something wrong with her. But ain't nothing wrong with me because I want to fuck. But if I want to fuck, who am I going to fuck? Well, you got to fuck these girls. But then I don't know, because if she fucked me too quick, that means there's something wrong with her. So I don't know if I should fuck her. But don't you want to fuck? Yeah, I want to fuck. But then how am I going to fuck her if there's something wrong? But bro, I want to fuck. But then to go fuck him. Well, I can't fuck him because then this. You see how fucking crazy this shit is? That's a fact. You said these 8 men. It's the males. That's a fact. He said they go overseas to trick on part-time prostitutes to avoid low body counts. That's what I'm saying. Niggas is out here. Oh my God. I can't take it. I can't take it. Motherfuckers are stupid. I'm telling you. Niggas is judgmental about chicks fucking, but they want to fuck. See, if niggas was fucking aliens, I whatever. You'd be like, man, these chicks out here are whores. They for the streets. I'm gonna fuck these aliens over here. Then I'd have nothing to say to you. Go fuck the aliens. But how the fuck you want to fuck a woman, but then get mad at her for fucking? You want to fuck all the girls. You and your boys want to fuck all the women, but then you want to find a virgin to marry. How, you dumb motherfucker? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. But let me take this call real quick, and then I got to head up out of here. 732 real quick, because I got to head out in like 5 minutes. What's going on?
Locario?
Yes, sir. What's popping?
Yeah, man. I donated.
Appreciate it, brother. All right. What's going on?
Yeah, real quick, I just want to know. I got the Bad Boy membership programs. I want to know which one would be the best to get college chicks. I'm going back to college this fall, so.
You said which one is? You said what's the best for what?
Best one to get the college chicks. I'm not trying to wipe them up, but I'm just trying to fuck them.
You said to get college chicks?
Yeah, college. I'm in college right now.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Everything is the same shit. Hollering at college chicks, fucking old chicks, fucking working women. It don't matter. It's the same shit. You approach them, you talk to them, you flirt, you build sexual tension, you close the deal. Same shit. It's all the same.
All right.
Ain't nothing different. Don't confuse yourself, brother. You just gotta check out the programs where I talk about, how to flirt, how to build sexual tension, all that other stuff. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You feel what I'm saying?
Cool. I'm probably so thinking, but appreciate it, man.
All right, brother. Appreciate the call, man. But yes, it's all the same shit, guys. All the same shit. Dudes be like, hey, how do you approach a woman, in a pizza shop versus Walmart? It's like, nigga, what you talking about? Just go and holler. It's the same thing. It's the same goddamn thing, people. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's the thing, man. But listen, tonight, me and Miles gonna be doing a show at 10 p.m. So make sure you guys tune in so you can check that shit out. But yeah, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com, join the Bad Boy membership where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Right now, we have how to get your girl to give you 100% cooperation throughout the entire relationship. That is on the Bad Boy membership right now. And before that, we had 8 ways to test a woman's sexual interest in you. And you can get all that on the Bad Boy membership. You can also get Same Day Lay, how to sleep with her on the first day y'all meet. You can also get 10 behavioral traits that let women know you're an alpha male. You can also get 10 false beliefs that are fucking up your game and how to fix them. You can get how to increase your sex appeal. You can also get how to tell a woman exactly what you want and get it. What else? You can get how to send messages that'll get you laid on online dating apps. How to take pictures that'll get you laid on online dating sites. Also advanced online games, the most efficient way to get women to meet you in person. And also you can get how to get girls from the club back to your place, all on the Bad Boy membership. You know what I'm saying? All that is on the Bad Boy membership. Yeah, man. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm about to head up out of here. We will see you guys again tonight, 10 p.m. Holla at us, and I will talk to y'all later. Appreciate y'all, and remember, guys, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're going to have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.